I specifically chose music. And then from there, I decided to give myself the goal or the challenge of being able to sing the national anthem or the Star Spangled Banner well. And so it was quite a process. There's quite a few things that went into it, from finding the key that fit, my vocal range to, practicing the leaps and the dynamics and um, all sorts of musical things to just being able to keep up with the rhythm and the syncopation that the music has. So yeah, there was a couple of factors that definitely played a large role over the past couple of weeks, if not months. Um, but up next, you will see the beginning of that process. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. My passion project also had research, and one of the sources was Uric Alert News. And that one specifically talked about the use of the diaphragm for breathing. So in music or singing, that's known as like taking lower breaths and using like your stomach instead of your shoulders or your chest. And then they also talked about the importance of that in shifting of vocal registers, so your chest voice, which is your normal speaking voice usually, and your head voice, which is usually for like higher pitches. And so that's seen a lot in the Star Spangled Banner with the leaps that it does. Another major source that I used for my passion project was vocal researcher Ingo R. Titze. He has studied tremendously, the effects that certain actions or behaviors can have on the voice, and specifically on a study with the tenor voice, he mentioned that vowel placement is one of the most important things because it can make the difference between making the sound swallowed or unheard versus bright and clear. So with the research and past knowledge, there were a couple of key points that I wanted to make sure to include. First was correct breathing. And so that is done with the diaphragm, so deeper breaths to be able to support longer phrases with higher pitches. I also wanted to make sure to include consonants so that your listeners or audience aren't lost in vowels like our, that they can actually understand the words that you're singing. Additionally, tall vowels, as stated previously, lead to correct placement, and so that'll allow you to reach notes without them sounding, pushed or forced. And then lastly, dynamics are super important so that the whole song doesn't stay at the same level, so that there's some movement and color to the actual sound itself. So up next is the final performance for all of that. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner